going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Happy Mother's Day. Make sure you wish your mother a happy Mother's Day, even though it's kind of belated if you're watching this video on the day it was released. And shout out to all the moms watching my content. I know there's quite a few of you gals, so thank you. I appreciate you guys being a part of the channel. So anyway, today we're going to talk about a champion who we haven't even uttered his name in quite a while here. And you know what? Shame on me, because he's a beast. And it is Vrask. So I built out Vrask in a really cool kind of way, right? Well, I shouldn't say really cool. I just put him in Relentless Gear, okay? Easy, Ash. I put him in Relentless Gear because he is one of the champions that Relentless Gear makes a lot of sense on. And him in Relentless Gear, he's just one of the better healers inside the entire game. He really is. He kind of makes up for the whole party not having kind of lifesteal gear on, or just being an amazing healer on a bunch of different teams that might not strike you right away. So if you have Vrask, congratulations. He's a great champion, and we're going to talk all about his use cases as we get into the video, but let's quickly go over his skills here. He has only 2 active skills. The Whack attacks one enemy, fills his champion's turn meter by 20% if the attack is critical. We're always going to have this attack be critical, providing the affinity matchup is appropriate. And Lightning Strike attacks one enemy. Very simple kit here, right? Damage is based on HP, which is perfect because of Cannibalism, his passive. Heals all allies by 10% of his max HP when he inflicts a critical hit. So, he's a pretty basic champion to understand. Also, by the way, his aura increased ally defense in dungeons by 33%. That's amazing, right? So, Vrask is a champion that you can use, especially in Ice Golem. He's going to keep your whole party healed. But even though you wouldn't intuitively think, okay, a one hit or a single hitter on his A1, he can be a great champion even for Fire Knight, despite the reviews. Don't let the reviews throw you off here, guys. He can be your main healer in really any dungeon, especially as an aura lead with that defense. So in Fire Knight, you know, we'll give him a 4 because, well, we'll see. We're going to take him into Fire Knight's 20, and I will show you guys. Obviously, the affinity matchup is good in our favor as well, and you'll see just how good he can be. Dragon Slayer, same thing. He is a 4 or a 5. The affinity matchup is not there in Dragon's 20, so that's the only thing that prevents him from being a lockdown 5. But hey, if you're mid-game, if you're not in Dragon's 20, he's going to be one of the best support champions you could ask for. In Ice Golem, again, I think he's definitely a 5. In campaigns, I would say he's also a 5. He can keep your whole team alive. You can lean on your Vrask to help you out in Nightmare campaign. And Clan Boss, you can also use him up until Nightmare Clan Boss, even through Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare if you're lacking the heals. However, he's kind of a bit one-dimensional. He's just really healing your team. There's no defense up, there's no defense down, there's no attack down, and he's not putting out a ton of damage, although a very respectable amount of damage. So the gear that I have him in, again, guys, is Relentless Gear, going with as much HP as possible. So you'll see the total HP is almost 90k on my Vrask. So we're looking for those HP rolls. In terms of stat priorities here, guys, we are looking for HP percentage. As much hit points as you can land on this dude is going to be great. And speed, right? Having a ton of HP does not help you if he's not taking enough turns, because every time he attacks, every time he lands those crits, he's going to be healing up your party by 10% of his max HP. Let's go ahead and, hey, let's add a little bit more speed to my dude here. We can use some glyphs here while we're at it. So yeah, looking for, again here, I have a much better HP piece. I don't need accuracy on him at all. So we're just going to go ahead and gear him up there. Let's see if that hit him 50k. Oh, we're so close to 50k power right now. But either way, I had a better helmet in terms of HP, but I like the speed on here. I'm getting 16 speed with the glyph, so I kind of want to keep it the way it is here. I have a plus 26% HP, but again, it's what you want to sacrifice. You need the speed on Vrask too, okay? It's not just HP. So crit rate, HP, speed are your main stats you're looking for, okay? So again, more speed here is getting some nice crit rate on the shield as well. I do have crit rate gauntlets on him with a triple HP roll. Thank you very much. That's great on that. So I have a life set on him as well for even more HP. I have speed boots on him, crit rate again on the gauntlets, and then of course HP on the chest. So he's very difficult to kill because he has 1,000,000 HP. He has, oh, by the way, again, HP on the ring, HP on the banner, and you guessed it, I went HP on the amulet as well. You could go crit damage if you want to as well, having him put out a little bit more crit damage. So overall stats here, 89,000, almost 90k HP. Just gonna take a glyph or two to get him to heal. So every time he attacks now, he's healing all of the other champions in the party by 9k HP. So 9k is only 10% of his max HP, but on some of my champions, you'll see that I'm running him with dual cold hearts in Fire Knight. You know, this is gonna make up about 1/3 of their entire HP every single time he takes a turn. It's going to be really dramatic. You guys will see it in a second. 2k defense is perfect. 185 speed. Heck, as fast as you can get this guy. The faster the better, but 185 is as fast as I could build him while keeping his HP really high. So crit rate, again, you want that to be 100. Crit damage could be a little bit higher, and the accuracy does not matter. Attack does not matter either on your Vrask. So that is how I have him built out. Masteries, I want to go down to War Master. I also want to go for Cycle of Vengeance and Retribution. Anything that can get this dude taking more turns. And again, you're going to see a bunch of procs of this Relentless gear throughout this video, guys. Gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take him out with this god tier gear, or close to. Let's go ahead and take him into. Now I want to start again with Fire Knight, because again, a lot of people are just gonna say, dude, you know, why do you need him on a Fire Knight team? You don't need him on a Fire Knight team. But check it out. Here's a use case for Vrask on Fire Knight, right? Look at my team here. Super fragile. The thing with Fire Knights is it's great to have champions like Brackish the Shifter, Krutraxa, all these big multi-hitter attack-based champions. Same thing with Coldheart in the rare category. But a lot of people, when they get to higher levels of Fire Knight, they struggle to actually get to the Fire Knight. So he will keep your team alive throughout the waves. And these waves, Fire Knight waves, are the most challenging waves in the game, maybe right alongside Ice Golem and the second wave of Ice Golem with the Reflect that you have to deal with. But you can see here, 8,900 HP heal every single time he goes, and it's going to keep both of my Cold Hearts alive. Now, the reason I put 2 Cold Hearts in this team composition here is to show you guys, this team without a Vrask would struggle getting through these waves and keeping them at full health. Any champion that you're just having trouble on Fire Knight getting to the actual Fire Knight, you can run a Vrask. So you see, this is a perfect situation here. One of my Cold Hearts is getting low. It doesn't matter. He's going to just, 2 hits and she's back to full HP. And that's always going to be the case. Even when you get to the higher levels of Fire Knight, every time he does his AoE attack, it hits pretty hard. As long as your champions can survive 1 AoE attack from the Fire Knight, you will be fine with Vrask healing the rest of your team up, and that's why this team is so effective. That's why Vrask can be effective in Fire Knight. Sure, you're still gonna need, let's talk about this team. We have 2 damage dealers and 2 Cold Hearts. We have Vrask, who's keeping them alive, essentially. And then we have Stag Knight, who's getting the defense down and the attack down on the opponent. So the debuffer on my team. And then Lysandra is in there for her speed aura and for her turn meter manipulation. She has, along with the Cold Heart's Heartseeker ability on their A3, she has an A2, which will also deplete the Fire Knight's turn. The idea here is when we get to Fire Knight, we want that shield. Once it comes down one time, we want to keep that shield down the entire battle. So here we go. Only 2 mobs left here, and we will be done. These guys have a ton of HP. Probably take me 10-15 seconds just to kind of finish off these 2 mobs. But when we do get to the Fire Knight again, I hope that we get to see really how Vrask can shine. You can see everybody's HP at full, and again, I'm not going to show you him in every single area of the game, but Minotaur's Labyrinth, Nightmare Campaign, Brutal Campaign, depending on where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're getting to the point where it's too tricky, you can't keep your damage-dealing champions alive, then you can put a Vrask on your team. So let's see if we can get that turn meter down right now. Looks like we're going to get one AoE attack, and then I believe this is going to be it. The turn meter is never going to be full again, as long as we can get this shield down. Having Stag Knight and having Vrask on the team is going to make that shield challenging to get down. We just used the A2, by the way, but I think we have a Heartseeker available right here. Let's see. Nope. So it looks like 2 AoE attacks. So that's not really a good use case. I ran this a few times before this video, and we never had 2 attacks from the Fire Knight, but it's just RNG. It's going to be fine. The downside is I think we're going to get a Heartseeker. Nope, we're not going to. So there we go. Battle over from here on out. So once that shield is down once, that's the idea, right? The exhaustion ability, taking that turn meter down, and now we don't even need the heals at this point. So some of you might be saying, you know, do you even need Vrask on this team? And of course, like, I'm endgame right now, so I could easily throw another champion in that role. It's true. I'm not sitting here and saying this is the best team of Fire Knight on my entire account. It's just that Vrask can help you guys. I wanted to do this to illustrate putting him with a couple squishy champions, 2 Cold Hearts, and just showing that, look at this. Look at these heals. Over 1 million in heals, dude. It's insane. He puts out so much in heals, and hey, a 3-minute 30 run isn't that bad for Fire Knight 20, considering, again, 1 legendary champion on the team, and a couple epics and a couple rares. So let's go ahead and run him in Ice Golem, and then we will show you him on Clan Boss as well. So Ice Golem Vrask, same type of deal. I have him kind of built in with another Stag Knight and Lysandra. I think these 3 make like a great solid pair. Of course, a lot of you aren't going to have Lysandra, and that's fine. A decent substitution. She's not the same. I'm not pretending that she's as good as Lysandra, but a decent substitution might be High Katoon, who's very accessible because she is a login reward epic champion, so all of you should have access to her if you're looking for another speed lead. So here we go, guys. We're going to get through these waves rather quickly compared to Fire Knight. However, the Ice Golem battle, that will take a little bit longer than Fire Knight. So we'll see how we do here. And this is where you need the CC for the second wave on the team. So this is why I have Biggin on this squad. He's going to go ahead. This is A3, going to take that turn meter down. Again, we don't want to have to deal with the reflect on here. But you know, we're going to keep these heals up, keep this team healed up, even when we get to the Ice Golem. So I don't know, any of you guys have Vrask? Let me know where you use him. He has like a 4.8, 4.9, and again, we know how little those rankings really matter. But he has a very good scoring Clan Boss, which leads me to believe that a lot of people must be using him as their main healer in kind of mid-tier, mid-game up till brutal Clan Boss, right? Because you can see him in that use case, right? You don't need to worry about heals when he's attacking the Clan Boss. As long as your champions can survive, again, 1 hit, 1 AoE attack from the Clan Boss, well, he's going to be able to, especially if you build him even faster, he's going to be able to heal everybody up between those AoE attacks. So that's why I assume a lot of people are using him in kind of a speed comp for a Clan Boss. So we'll go ahead and give him a whirl in Clan Boss. I have never honestly used Vrask. I tested him on both these teams in Ice Golem and Fire Knight, but I haven't used him, and I'm not going to show you him in Dragon's Lair or in campaign. Suffice it to say, once you've seen what Vrask can do, you guys have a pretty good idea, right? The one mistake people will make with Vrask, though, and we touched upon this earlier in the video, is just building him with a ton of HP, like putting HP boots on him as well, and that would be a mistake. Again, speed is important. You definitely want to go with speed boots on him, and on your banner, if you can, try to find an HP banner with a speed substat, right? Try to get that speed wherever you can find it. I'm a little bit slow. I mean, 185 is fine, but I like it to be even 200 or higher. Again, I'm getting more attacks, and I haven't even been paying attention here to the Relentless gear. Has he been getting a lot of extra turns, guys? Has anybody noticed? We'll see if he gets any here. But again, all of these AoE attacks, not a big deal at all. He's getting frozen, but that's going to trigger Dark Elaine's A2, so totally cool there as well, or A3, whatever it is. And look at Dark Elaine, dude. Let's see how much damage Dark Elaine has. Oh man, I want to make another Dark Elaine video too, but I've made one semi-recently, but I don't know, maybe we can do another one, like testing out comps around her, because I do think Lordly Legionary, who I did a video on yesterday, is below average epic champion. But Dark Elaine is definitely an above average, albeit a niche champion. You're not using her everywhere, but you can use her in Arena, you can use her in Ice Golem, and she's really good. She's S tier in Arena against Tormund teams. And there we go, 311, not too bad, you know, respectable time. Again, almost 1 million in heal damage on Vrask. And check out his damage output too. You can see Lysandra, 450. Vrask is out damaging Lysandra. He's getting really close to the same damage as Stag Knight. And check out Dark Elaine standing toe-to-toe with Biggin. That's saying a lot because Biggin has 3 AoE attacks, right, for those waves. So that is the squad there, and you can see Vrask able to keep everybody alive with ease there. Just puts out, I mean, he might be the best healer in the game in terms of just sheer amount of healage per battle, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and try him out in Clan Boss. Oh, shout out to my clan, by the way. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Let's give everybody a happy... I know that Kea Girl, one of our leaders, she's a mom. So there we go. Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to the clan, by the way, guys. I don't give enough clan shout outs here. I started this to vary this clan, not Clan Boss, but rather the clan real quick. I started this clan the day I did my first sponsored video, Elite Force Legends. And we're still going really, really strong here. I'm really proud of our clan, and all good guys and gals too, like really friendly environment. And for me, in a mobile game, I'm not looking to be the best. I'm looking to be, and we have a lot of amazing players. I'm looking to just have fun with like-minded people who are, you know, cool people, you know? Anyway, let's try him out in Ultra Nightmare. I actually have a key in my inventory, so don't mind me, guys. I should probably just edit all this stuff out, but I apologize. Okay, so here we go. Let's try him out in Ultra Nightmare. No guarantees. I'm just gonna, he's not even speed tuned, but let's just try him out for the hell of it, huh? Let's take Turvold out. The thing is, I can't replace, you know what, let's try him somewhere else. Let's try him in Brutal instead. Let's try him in Brutal instead here. Because I don't want to just, he's not speed tuned, it's not gonna be a fair, portrayal. Let's take out Valkyrie too. And should I take out Valkyrie, though? It feels so wrong to take out Valkyrie. So let's go with Vrask there. He'll add heals to the equation. I need someone who's gonna... I don't think I need... let's see. Let's put Drexstar Blood Twin in. Let me just make sure he has gear on him. Okay. I need to level up... I need to get his crit rate up real quick. So I'll edit out this, and I'll come back to you as soon as we get these gauntlets maxed out. All right, guys, Drexstar is ready to go. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how long we can keep this team alive. My wife says thank you. All right, so here we go, guys. You're going to see just insane heals between having Vrask and Bad L on the same team here. I'm really curious how much damage we can do. No counterattack champion though, so I don't know, maybe I should have just put Vrask in for Drexstar and just gone with it that way, but hey, at least we'll be landing, we'll be keeping the debuffs full, that's for sure, between Nethril, between the debuffs on Tayrell. Tayrell's gonna be stunned, but that's fine. We have Bad L to start cleaning those off as well on the team. So I'm not gonna make you guys sit here for whatever it's gonna be, 10 minutes. So what we'll do is I'm gonna come to you guys when I think the team is about ready to die. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, coming back at you at the 10-minute mark here. To be fair, this team is not putting out a ton of damage. Just need more damage dealers. Actually, I think I would have been better with Occult Brawler, being that it is Brutal and not Nightmare here. So I had to go on auto just so I can get Nethril's poisons down. The reason to go, so in a vacuum, Occult Brawler can actually land more poisons than Nethril can, but his defense really scales horribly, so you don't see him use that often in Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. But in Brutal, I think he'd actually be probably better on this team. I don't know, but either way, you're seeing, excuse me, the stuns are kind of, not the stuns rather, but the AoEs get my champions down quite a bit, but in between every AoE, able to heal everybody back up with ease thanks to Vrask. So it's actually a pretty cool team. See, there it goes. HP drops pretty low. It looks like Nethril's going to be the first to die, but again, all it takes is 2 hits and everybody's back at full HP. So I guess this is the way that most people are probably using him inside Clan Boss. And, you know, it's not a bad idea you can see how he serves that purpose, right? He allows you to not have to, and he gets an extra turn right there. So I'm interested to see what his total heals and his total damage is going to be. He's gotten so many extra turns. It's been insane. I can't believe it's only an 80% chance. It feels like it's more, or 80. It feels like it's 80. And I can't believe it's only an 18% chance to get an extra turn on Relentless. But either way, it's going to really help with the heals here. And you can see things kind of moving slowly but surely. Drexstar Blood Twin is a cool champion, but I don't use him. I just want to kind of, you know how it is when you get a new champion ever and you're just like, yeah, I want to use this champion. I want to like almost stick that square peg inside that round hole, and it's just not working with my man there, unfortunately. Drexstar, he doesn't improve any of my teams, and that goes the same with Clan Boss. Granted, he's not in like the best gear on my account, but still, he's just not putting out enough damage overall to justify him on either a Clan Boss or anywhere else in the game. So, kind of getting there. We're at turn 32 right now, so getting kind of late into the battle here. There's just going to be a matter of time before he's able to one-shot somebody, right? So, it's going to be probably, I don't know, let's see. Can we hit 30 million damage on this team? Let's see. Either way, you guys can get the point, right? You guys, you know, I might just cut to the end of the video because, to be fair, you know, he's healing the team, right? Him and Bad L with a cleanse are keeping the team healed, and I assume you could do the same thing on kind of a speed comp inside a Clan Boss up until, you know, usually probably Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare. If you guys are watching and you use Vrask in Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. You can see already, you know, getting that time the counterattack proc there from Retribution, and now again just laying more poisons here. I guess it wasn't really the end. It feels like just a matter of, it feels like one of these hits, oops, on the A1 there, but it feels like one of these AoEs is going to take out the entire team in just like a few minutes here. So let's see. We'll give it another minute or two. And this might be it. Okay, Nethral's down. I'm just going to put it on auto here, and we'll just go ahead and end the video. So guys, thank you so much for watching the content here. I really appreciate it. If you have any video ideas, any champions that you want to see, I know a few of you guys have asked me to do a Krutraxa build, and there goes the heals, right? Vrask down. A few guys asked me to do Krutraxa, so I think I can do a Krutraxa guide for you guys. I don't really do that many legendary guides anymore. I'm sure you guys have noticed here on the channel, just because they only apply to such a minority of viewers. Of course, you know, if you happen to have this champion, you likely want to see, you know, a guide on it, but just not many people have the legendary champion. So hey, 28 damage on Brutal, nothing to write home about, but you can see that Vrask had 4.2 million damage output and 2.8 million damage healed. Pales in comparison to all those continuous heals by Bad L at 3.5, but still, you can see what people are kind of using Vrask for in Clan Boss here. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video again. Appreciate it. If you like the content here, feel free to subscribe. And hey, hope you're doing well, both physically and mentally during these really kind of weird and uncertain times. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.